Gurkhas, one of the world's most elite fighting forces. Its men have spilled blood in every major war Britain has fought in for more than 200 years. They're defined by courage, discipline, and an ability to deliver devastating aggression. But who are the young men aspiring to become Gurkhas, travelling thousands of miles to fight for an army far from home? Training to become a Gurkha lasts 9 long months. During that time, the boys, as they're known, typically 18 or 19 years old, transform from Nepali civilians into the professional soldiers admired worldwide. These 285 men are the latest crop of recruits hoping to join, and in just a few weeks' time, they will, all being well, become fully fledged Gurkhas. All that stands between them is this major final exercise in which the recruits are being tested to their limits on all the skills they've learned over the course of the last 9 months. And on this exercise, the one word on everybody's lips is aggression.
We have to make them more aggressive. When they come to when they face the enemy, obviously they will have to be more aggressive and with a more enthusiasm and energetic way they get to able to kill the enemy. So obviously we're training for them to kill the enemy and fight with our opponents, or they fight against our enemy. And with this all trainings, I think it will make them more strong and resilient.
BFBS Forces News was granted exclusive access to the final stages of the recruits' final exercise. Lasting a week and taking place in the rugged terrain of Senibridge, the exercise sees the men carry out a series of platoon attacks on challenging enemy positions. A day out from the final assault, I joined 6th Platoon as they prepared for battle and received their orders.
6th Platoon mission: find enemy force locations and defeat by means of deliberate attack in order to secure and protect Senibridge training area. Everything that gives us a benefit, like cover and concealment, the enemy can use as well. Okay, it's important to remember that.
As the man in charge of this platoon, the lieutenant is gaining valuable command experience while helping to bring on the next generation of Gurkha soldiers. But how does he find training the recruits?
It's pretty special, you know. I really enjoyed working with, especially the young soldiers, the newer soldiers back in battalion. And so coming here is a really good opportunity for me to learn, as well as for them to learn as well. And I'm looking forward to being part of that going into the new intake next year.
The briefing the soldiers just received took place around a model that I have to say is remarkable and incredibly detailed, and it was made by the boys themselves.
Gurkhas are quite renowned for making a good model pit, I think personally there are a couple of reasons why the Gurkhas do it really well. It's because they put a lot of effort. 1, 2, they work as a team. So when someone is going to collect mosses, someone is digging the model pit, someone is chopping down the woods, and someone is doing the twigs, and someone is tying up the strings and like that. They're really good. And also the section commanders, what they normally teach them is that, you know, we are renowned for model making and you should not let us down. And because of that as well, they put a lot of effort.
Having already been on exercise for days and operating on little sleep, the final hours of daylight offer a chance to complete vital administration, making the most of the quiet moments before battle.
Yeah, and I'm now eating, it's lunch time, so I'm eating my rations, and here's the biscuits for snacks. Would you like to eat some?
Yeah, why not?
It's my favorite biscuit.
What is it exactly?
It's coconut, yeah. It's coconut biscuit. It's small in piece, but it's so
really
tasty, yeah.
I feel guilty though, because you've been working all night and I'm now eating your food.
No, it's okay. I have enough food in my bargain.
Well, you're
I've got enough, yeah.
You're very generous, thank you.
Yeah,
cheers.
Thank you. Yes, yes.
While basic infantry training for most British Army soldiers is delivered by 1 and 2 infantry training battalions at ITC Catterick, Gurkha recruits are the exception. After passing what's widely considered the toughest selection process in the military, their Phase 1 and Phase 2 training is delivered independently under the direction of Gurkha Company, ITC. And while dropouts and backsquadding are common elsewhere, Gurkha Company boasts exceptionally high pass rates. Last year, almost 100% of recruits completed training.
This is a volunteer and this is a place that they want to be, and that is A. And the B, I think when they come to the Gurkha community as part of the training, and the training team will look after them really well as part of the family, and also, you know, because of their motivations, they are self-motivated, and because of their motivations, it is easy for us to mold as such into the military environment. I think that's what it makes the more success rate in the British Army within the Gurkhas.
We rejoined the recruits early the next morning, just ahead of H hour, the moment the battle would begin. Visibility is low as the men silently take up their final positions, waiting for the order to attack. And right on cue, the assault begins. As the fight unfolds, the platoon starts taking casualties. Thanks to the technology worn by every soldier, each man knows instantly if he's been hit, adding realism and giving commanders something to think about amid the chaos. Word reaches the platoon sergeant that the main attacking section has taken a casualty, but the radio message is unclear.
Right. Go over there on the halfway. There is a man down. Try to get information. Don't go too close, eh?
He decides to send a runner from his reserve section to find out what's going on. For the young man concerned, it means a long sprint up the hill and straight into the firefight. Now with the critical information, the recruit races back down the hill, only for the sergeant to decide to send in the reserves. It's another run up the hill for the same young man. Half an hour later, with several positions already cleared, the platoon pushes forward to destroy the final elements of the enemy. It's done quickly and characteristically with bags of aggression. With the threat neutralised, the platoon commander orders his men to evacuate the casualties. For the recruits, it means a long, gruelling slog up the hill, carrying their comrades playing injured. Those deemed to have been killed in action are also evacuated. No man is left behind. At last they reach the top. 45 minutes after the opening shots were fired, the exercise is over, and the recruits have done it. But how do they think it's gone? The first soldier I speak to is the platoon sergeant's runner, the recruit who's been up and down the hill more than most this morning.
I was asked to find the situation of the casualty, his jab number and his location. So I had to crawl all the way up to the location of the casualty. So I think I did all the tasks given to me. So I passed the message all the way back to the platoon sergeant. So I think it was great.
Well, it is like very happy and excited for me because, like, as you can see, the weather it's lovely. It's not rainy, and also like back in like Catwick, we did like similar training, but it's not like too much long. But this one is like we have to do patrolling, like doing the deliberate attack, ambush, everything, like including in 4 to 5 days. So like it is completely different.
Recruit now, like they are like chosen from the best of the best, from cream of the cream from Nepal. So their fitness level is now optimum level. So I don't think they have feel any like what you call fatigue while going off field. And their speed and aggression was seen during the off-field assault. I think that was fantastic.
I asked the officer in charge what the future might have in store for these, the youngest of Gurkhas.
As Gurkhas, I would say you never know what is around the corner, and anything can happen. And we are trained for it. We are training now, and this training will continue. In terms of their career, they will find their way to the core units, the infantry, which are the battalions, and some might end up in the band of the Brigade of Gurkhas as well, playing the musics, which will advertise the what Gurkhas do, or the British Army as a whole. So these guys in 20 years' time, some may end up being private, and some may end up being an officer. So that is whatever the career path they chose, and their hard work, dedications, and motivations, I think that will make them success and to be an officer in 20 years' time.
Who knows where these young Gurkhas' careers will take them, whether it be to more exercises in places like Bridge, or further afield to conflicts yet unknown. Wherever they go, it's the basics of the soldiering they've mastered here and over the course of the last 9 months that will always give them the upper hand in any fight they may face. They are the future of the Brigade of Gurkhas, and they have a central role in the future defence of the United Kingdom. James Wharton, BFBS Forces News, Bridge, South Wales. Thanks for watching. For more from BFBS Forces News, like and subscribe to our channel.